Up a song about Niagara Falls.
Seriously.
We could make an entire musical.
Okay, maybe we should. You know we're recording this now. All right, here we are.
We
Where are we?
are at Niagara Falls.
How do you spell that?
Niagara. Niagara Falls. Hip, hip, hooray.
Okay.
We are at Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Wow.
Stunning. I didn't
Yeah.
think it'd be this cool.
Yeah, it is actually pretty cool.
I mean, it is quite amazing.
Yeah.
And we are capturing some video, and so this will ultimately be a video podcast because that's how we roll, because we're that
Yes.
cool and square. So currently the falls are lit white,
Yes.
and hopefully that is in sync with the video. Otherwise, people will be going like, "What the hell? They're not even on."
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. And so you can see that lovely, almost what looks like a steam cloud, but no,
No.
it is mist.
Mist.
And how do we know it is mist, Alan?
Because we're smart.
Well, yeah.
Or
that-
is it because we ventured on down that away?
So, yeah, you can kind of see like a tip of a building in front of the falls. And so down there you walk along the edge. I mean, really close to the edge. We were surprised how close. I mean, if you wanted to jump, you could.
Or if you
It's-
wanted to throw somebody
Yeah,
over. And that's always
it's-
my fear, that somebody's going to pick me up
come along and
and throw and just heave me over. Seriously,
it's-
that's my fear.
yeah.
You fear walking over the grates in the city thinking they're going to collapse upon you.
yeah. Or
And I fear that I'm going to be pushed into a subway or thrown over the some
falls.
hulking guy is going to come over and hitch me up and throw me over.
Whee!
Those are my fears.
So, yeah, you could. There's some video of it on my Facebook. I posted some. It is right on the other side of the railing. I mean, I didn't realize
The
you were
water.
the water rushing
And
right over
hence
the edge.
falls.
Yes, 167 feet. I think. you said?
167 feet, and for those of you back in the Tri-Cities, the Palouse Falls, as it turns out, is 200 feet.
The only big difference is it's much narrower than
Wouldn't that be a
Niagara.
small
Yes.
difference?
Yeah. Well, yes, a small difference is.
Small difference.
So anyway, yeah, it is. It's really stunning. So today we did venture down there, and we went through there's kind of a welcome center that's in what's called the tabletop building, and because it juts out on a piece of granite,
As we learned.
and here's the interesting part: when they first built a building there in the early 1900s, it fell down, as in the whole
The whole side of the
Yeah.
the face.
fell.
Granite fell.
And so they rebuilt back a ways, obviously, in 1932, and that's the building that's there now. And so,
Right.
yeah, so we go down there, and you you could kind of feel the mist even at our hotel,
Sure.
at different times. But as you get down there, and it's a little bit windy, we were soaked within a minute.
A minute
I mean,
easily.
yeah.
Once you're on the tourist platform down there,
Yeah.
the sort of rings this side.
And you get why people buy the ponchos and stuff, but I mean, immediately
They're just
like
garbage sacks. I
the
know
coldest,
it's not-
wettest rainstorm.
Pretty much
And,
soaked
yeah.
to the bone.
And so we were kind of walking one side, and then we said, "Well, let's walk up this way." And of course, then the back side of you gets completely drenched. So
Right.
we were soaked through. you
Soaked
know.
through and through.
Yeah, but it was fun.
It was very fun.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Very cool place, actually.
So we started off the morning in Toronto,
Yes,
and
drove about 90 minutes.
well, we had to first get our car
Oh, yes.
at the airport, so
Yeah.
that required us taking a cab.
Oh, I wish we'd asked his name. So we had a great cabbie. Whether we were his first fare in the morning or not, I don't
What
know.
should
but
we name our cabbie?
It's something
in
like
lieu of not sounding racist?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be racist. He was Middle Eastern or something.
Shamir?
Shamir.
Shamir?
Might be a good name for
Shamir?
him.
He's been here since 1979.
Yeah, and still had the thickest accent.
Thickest
that
accent.
Maybe we picked up half of what he was telling us.
Right.
But within about
But
2
he was
minutes,
dude was totally amped on Red Bull and
Yeah.
or something. Dude, yeah, within 2 minutes
he dropped an F-bomb, and he's like, "Oh, and I'm so sorry," and just
continued
kept
on.
going. But he was just. He
Well,
was,
now that begs the question: is that just Shamir's normal
Oh,
attitude,
yes,
or did we put off the
No.
F-bomb vibe?
Maybe we put off the F-bomb
T-
vibe.
Tell me an F-bomb.
I don't think we put
Shamir?
off the CSers vibe though. If you
So another word for a rooster
chicken and
is a cock.
lollipops. Yeah,
Right.
thank you.
and then if you what's the synonym for a lollipop?
Suckers.
Right. So he dropped he
Couple
made
of
some
those.
references to
People.
rooster suckers,
Rooster
lollipops.
So anyway, he was entertaining and got us to where we needed to go. We had to go to the airport, which is about a 25-minute drive from
Right.
where we were staying. And of course, at one point, he's like, "Why did you pick up the car way out here?" And I'm like, "Well,
Why didn't you get the car when you got into town, you
Yeah.
idiots?" Or he said something else,
Yeah.
as Shamir does.
yeah." Shamir
We're like, "Well, we
does.
took the train."
Yeah.
I don't know if we explained our entire
No.
itinerary to him.
But anyway, so picked up the car, then got back, picked up the in-laws, and and then drove about 90 minutes. Tons of wineries.
Tons of wineries.
We did not stop at any, but
No.
but you could.
You
I mean, if
could
you were
have
going to spend
stopped.
more time here, you could definitely do. Oh my gosh, Ontario wine country,
Right.
obviously.
Yeah, pretty
Um,
much once you cross through Hamilton.
Yep, nothing but wineries.
Nothing
and
but
and
wineries.
breweries
And
and a couple
breweries.
distilleries, I believe. So
Right, so pretty much just a booze,
liquor fest.
liquor lane.
Liquor Lane on this side of Lake Ontario.
That's right.
That's the other thing. Oh my gosh, seeing the Great Lakes. I have never seen them, and they're well. And I guess we've only seen the one so far, Lake
So
Ontario.
well, growing up in Ohio, when we lived in Ohio, apparently, when my folks would go out on the Great Lakes in like a canoe.
Oh jeez.
No, and I'm not making this part up. They would put me like in a laundry basket and put me down in the middle
Of the canoe
of the canoe.
with a
Tucked-
life jacket, hopefully.
I might have just been tied to the laundry basket. I'm not sure. There's a wedding gift.
Is that how they washed your clothes too? They
Yeah,
just
pretty much.
put this on, Alan. We're going canoeing.
Right. I mean, obviously, I don't recall that, but that's the
Right.
story they tell is
Oh,
that
funny.
I would just be put inside a laundry basket, dropped as low below the center of gravity as possible. So when the boat flips, I of course have no chance
Right.
of getting out.
Anyway, Lake Ontario is huge. I mean, we're used
One
to
of the Great Lakes.
Yes, we're used to lakes where you can see almost all the borders of said lake, but these lakes are very large.
What lakes would those be?
The Great Lakes.
No, where you can see the borders. I like how you call it the borders.
The shoreline.
The shoreline.
Yeah. of
What
the
lakes
lake.
would those be?
I don't know. There's like Twin Lakes and lakes
Lake
up
Chelan?
Lake Chelan. You can
Right.
see most of. Well, granted,
you
not
can't
the
go
whole
up
lake.
north. You can't see up that
I
far.
am, but it doesn't look like the ocean is.
So
my
what's
point.
one of the similarities, similar features of the Lake Chelan area and the Niagara Falls area?
Is this a test?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, both of those locations have casinos.
Yes, they do.
What a coinkydink.
So yes, they
So
have a huge
you
casino.
want to know what another
Hey,
coinkydink is?
we're gonna turn the video to show the casino. There it is. There. So you're gonna have to time this correctly.
I'll try to work that out.
But yes, there's a huge casino.
So
down
you
the
you
way.
want to know what another coincidence between those two locations are?
Tell us, Alex.
You've lost a shit ton of money
No.
in both of those locations.
That's an exaggeration. Now I did
Not
win.
Shamir wouldn't think it is.
If you're following our podcast travels, you will know
God, you should
that
be.
in Quesnel, Alberta, I believe. Quesnell's in
BC.
Alberta. BC, British Columbia, Quesnel, British Columbia. I
Thank
won
you for explaining that.
$82.10. Yes.
Yes, you did.
$82.10. Above and beyond what I put in the machine. It wasn't just I walked away with that. That's above and beyond. Because I cashed out $102 for my initial $20. Well, let's just say I
God.
no longer have that winnings.
No, you do
and
not.
then
have
a
those
little bit
winnings.
more. But yeah, it did
You
not
mean a
go
little
well
bit
tonight.
less?
Yes. Yeah. But it's all good. It wasn't crazy amounts of money. Come on, it's not like we're.
Don't say it's not like we're poor. We want people to think we're
No,
poor.
I'm not saying it's not like we're poor. It's not like we gamble all the time, thousands of dollars.
No, we don't. They're
No.
nuggets.
I know. I would have stayed longer, but
But you ran out of money.
the money was gone.
The money was gone.
Anyway, so what else can we talk about here?
Well, let's see. So we're looking at the falls.
Yeah.
They blasted off some, torched off, sparked off some
Yeah.
fireworks. Apparently,
There were some fireworks.
looked
caught
like a
couple-
home kit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But it lasted
Slingshot
maybe,
and some sparklers.
maybe 3 minutes.
I would think so.
It was pretty short, but still.
people are pretty excited about
Yeah.
it.
Um,
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
exciting. And then we had snacks upstairs in the
did?
crown room or
Yeah.
the
Whatever
elite
they-
room.
I don't know what they call that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marriott Points had some cheese and crackers.
Skittles.
Sorta Skittles. Yeah.
Skittles. Skittles were good.
It's pretty funny. They turned some, like continental breakfast cereal holders that you'd see at a continental breakfast. They put Skittles in one of them. It's like, woo. Hope they don't mix that up in the morning for breakfast. Kids would be like, right on.
Sugar-coated Skittles.
Just add milk. They're healthy.
That's right.
So
then tomorrow we drive back to Toronto.
Yes.
And then we board a flight to St. John's, Newfoundland.
We figured out it's another 1,600 miles, I believe.
13-ish.
13-ish?
1,300 miles.
Yeah,
I think.
another 1,300 miles, a 3-hour flight.
So we're 2/3 of the distance to
Yeah.
our final destination.
We're literally as far, and St. John's, Newfoundland, is the furthest point east and that you can go and still be on the continent of North America.
Really?
Yes.
What's the furthest point?
That
West.
Cape. We'll take it.
West.
It must be something probably in the San Juans, I'm guessing.
No, San Juans.
Well, those are the islands, technically.
Island.
Oh,
well,
it'd be
are we talking
Alaska.
continental
Yes.
U.S. or
We're talking
lower 48 or don't shush me?
Sh-
Are we talking? Or are we
Go
Or are we
ahead.
talking in like the United States? In which case, that would have been one of the Hawaiian
Right.
locations.
We were talking the continent of North America. So
continent.
that would be Alaska.
That would be
technically,
Alaska.
Would stretch the furthest.
Now, technically, and I'll
west.
have to confirm this, and maybe one listener can confirm this, that one of the Aleutian Islands might cross the international
Dateline?
the date line,
That probably does.
and technically then would be the furthest point east.
But do they
I'm-
count the islands as part of the continent of North America just because they
I
belong
don't know these
to?
things.
I think if you talk about contiguous land,
Yeah.
continuous,
Well, maybe if you
continuous.
save some of that money and bought yourself an encyclopedia, you would know this stuff instead of going out there gambling. Did you know that Wayne Brady is
Hilarious.
performing at the
What?
casino across in the U.S.
Oh,
there? He was
really?
up on the big reader board earlier. Not he himself, but
Right.
the identification of Wayne Brady performing.
Oh, that'd be
Right.
cool. So yeah, we're looking across at America right now.
Hello, America.
I know. And I must say, that side, if you are to visit here, it seems to be that
Shitty.
no.
wouldn't go to the
You definitely
American
have better views on the Canadian side. I will
That's
say
a true
that. I mean,
statement.
you can just tell from being here. But we did notice that the American side, they're much drier because it seems like the prevailing winds are blowing the mist.
Currently, yes.
Yeah, straight onto us.
And we could have taken the Ferris wheel that's down there that in the literature makes it appear like it's right on the edge
Yeah.
of Niagara Falls, but really
But
it's like
it's way.
downtown.
I'm going to turn this again. You might have to. That's
Careful.
that glowing dome looking thing. You can't really tell. It's right next to the casino. There's like it's just like the Ferris wheel thing down at the Seattle,
the wheel of death.
the Seattle waterfront. Yeah,
Wheel of death.
it's way over there though.
So we tried officially to make an official video podcast, but not planning for that in our preparations. The equipment, i.e., microphones, recorder, and a phone. I could have figured it out, and I probably still will because I'm a guy and I'm gonna stay
make
up
it
all
work.
night and figure that out and wake you up at 2 a.m. I got it.
Let's do it
Let's
all
do
again.
it in. Can you remember what you said? No.
It's funny.
But
It's funny because it's true.
do-
Go
I
ahead.
don't know what that means.
Go ahead.
I don't have anything else at
Oh, I
that,
thought you were
about
just
that
going to
point.
say something.
No, but I do like if you look off to the right there, where the lights are, and you can see the water going over the edge, and it's just that nice greeny
Yeah. yeah.
glow.
Yeah, the water's really as
Wet.
it as it comes over the edge of the falls, it's very turquoise, so to say.
Turquoise.
Very turquoisey green, and just it's pretty impressive.
So are they going to change the color on the falls
I
again?
don't know. That's what I was waiting for, but it's still white. Maybe they just do the colors early on, and then
Right. So on
Leave
the
it.
main falls there, obviously the Canadians are running the show
Yeah.
with the lights, because on the
And then
main
go back.
falls they
Ooh.
colored it red and white. Right.
right.
And down there in the American Falls, they threw up a
Down.
spot of blue
Yes.
in addition to the red and the white.
And for a while, the whole both pieces were blue for a
Right.
while. That was pretty cool. Just kind
Right.
of this. And again, there's some pictures on my Facebook of that. And
Why has it got to be your Facebook?
And
I
Alan,
take
I'm
much
sure
better.
took pictures.
I
He
took
does
much-
take much
I
better
take much
photos.
better
I know
photos.
he does.
That's right. I sure do.
It's okay. I just point and click and keep moving. I don't
You don't stop to think about things.
No, and
that's
I don't.
kind of how you play your
Hey,
gambling games.
Let's be clear. I don't stop and readjust every photo contrast and every point. And yeah, I just
What's your
click
point?
and post. Click and post.
Wow.
Click and post.
Your memories are nothing but click and posts.
Click and post.
Oh, another song.
Niagara Falls.
Oh my God. Oh, good Lord.
That's funny.
So what are we looking forward to in St. John's?
Just seeing it.
Just seeing that.
Yeah, very marine.
Right. So we did meet a couple folks on the
yeah.
on the train. The Via. Did the
Mhm.
train have a name? Is it just the Via?
The Via and each car had a name, if you
No,
noticed.
well, I mean, it's not like the Empire Builder. You know, the Amtrak Empire Builder, the Via.
Ooh,
Did
it have a name?
Right.
Not
Anyway,
that
so we met some people on the. And maybe we told you this on our last podcast. And
I don't know.
if the one listener wants to let us know, that'd be great. But there's a couple folks from St. John's who were returning to St. John's for a visit.
Yeah.
And they gave us a couple pointers of things to do and see. And then they're like, it's a small town. We'll probably see you again.
They were very nice.
And
Or they're out to kill us. I think we did talk about this.
I think we did, but that's all coming back because I'm pretty
It's
sure
all coming back.
they're going to say, hey, why don't you come out to the house?
No.
We just got, the fishing boat just came in. Would you like some fresh seafood?
They're going to make us into chili.
That's right. What? Chili? Plant us in
Gumbo?
the ground.
I don't know what.
Yeah, there's a good North Canadian dish.
I bet they make a lot of seafood gumbo stuff.
You bet.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Is that what you're guessing?
There's only so many things you can do with cod and
Thank you.
halibut.
All right, Shamir.
All right.
Oh my goodness! But then it's also kind of weird. Last night, just it being in what equates to downtown Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Just how much that place was. That place
Yeah.
was really cool.
That was, Toronto was neat city, very lively, the area we were in, which was just essentially by the CN Tower, was, everyone looked like they were in a Nordstrom's ad. Let me just say that. It was like the young urban professional, all these model pretty people too. It's a very pretty people city.
That's why we left quickly.
We don't fit in.
You
no.
people must leave.
Yeah. So no, young, hip happening going on. And then we found Niagara, though, it seems to be a bit of as we walked back from the casino, as we were leaving the casino at close to 10 p.m., because it's bedtime.
But we didn't get that limo ride back from the casino with
we
our
did not.
earnings.
We talked about that. We could take a cab back with all of our winnings. So we walked. And anyways, we were leaving the casino. The casino was just starting to get hopping with, again, 20-somethings. I mean, a lot of people. Of course, it's Saturday, but, I mean, it's obviously a bit of a party town.
I would think
say.
so.
There's at least
It's got that vibe over here.
Yeah, it really does. Crowds are, on the streets and walking around, and then there's a bar called the Copacabana. So, of course.
So, of course, what?
Cough break. So, of course, you can get that song stuck in your head. And
What song would that be?
that would be the Copacabana
How
song.
does that go again?
Her
I mean-
name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair, and her dress got down to there. That's all I know.
Wow. Probably a good thing this wasn't a video.
Something, yeah.
Because you're dancing like a deranged Muppet over there.
I can't remember the rest.
You okay?
Yeah, don't make me laugh though. Anywho. So yes, we're just sitting, and it's nice the way the rooms are. Of course,
Yes.
they have these this little kind of love seat sofa and a little table to basically have you sit at the window and stare at the falls. So it's perfect.
Which
We're
is
just,
not a bad way.
no,
spending
it's
some
really
time.
not. It's very cool.
No, it's very mesmerizing.
Yeah.
I mean, just the grandeur.
Grandeur.
Grandeur. Oh, man, I need to get back to work.
Do all your French for the folk.
I have no
Since Canada, as you know, the official language is Alan. French.
Well, it's one of the official languages.
One of the official languages. So every road sign, every safety alert, everything's in English
Your
and French.
condiments.
Yes, everything. And so at some point, I don't know, you started talking about we should try out our French, and so we pretty much got oui. And what else? It was oui and no. That was our French. Did we talk about the black squirrels already?
No, what the hell's up with the black squirrels, Toronto?
Yeah. So, Toronto, we were walking around. There was a kind of park area, and all of a sudden, there's some squirrels, and they're black, like solid black.
Squirrels, Negro.
Yeah, it was bizarre though. It's
That
like
is
I've never seen a
weird.
black squirrel.
Thought it was like some sort of rat or something.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what is that black rat with the fluffy tail?
Right. But if you go to Kristen's Facebook feeds, there's some
The pictures of him.
blurry photos
No,
of
I
the
took
black
a good
rats.
picture of the squirrel.
The squirrel.
The squirrel.
The
No, we saw
squirrels.
probably 6, 8
Yeah,
of them.
that was
something like
weird.
I just wonder if you were to capture a black squirrel, bring said black squirrel back to Washington State, and introduced it to the gray and brown squirrels in our backyard. Would
What
they all get
squirrel
along?
would you get? What color would you get?
What color would you get? Ooh, we could crossbreed squirrels.
Oh, there's a business for you.
Ooh.
You get on that.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Little squirrel hotel in the backyard.
Would you like artificial inseminate them or just
Brown
let
chicken,
them
brown cow. Just
brown squirrel, black squirrel?
brown squirrel, black squirrel.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to go to bed, probably.
Oh, you're killing me.
All right.
All right, so that's about 20-ish minutes, and then I need to fool you all and throw this audio over the video and make you think that we actually did a video podcast.
Hey, make them listen all the way to the end so you can show them on the video what the really cool thing is.
What's the really cool thing?
Well, they have to watch the video all the way to the end to see
Oh, that
it.
really cool thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wink,
yes.
Wink.
Wow.
Wink.
Yes.
Maybe on the video you'll see me going wink.
Maybe.
Wink.
Maybe. Oh my goodness! All right, so yeah, we're traveling to St. John's tomorrow, and then we'll definitely have to.
Woot woot. Sorry.
They don't, oh, there it goes. Check it out. It just
It went to red. See,
went
okay,
to
you did
red.
have to wait to the end,
See,
and then the
there's
American piece down there went from
It's a-
green to now just
it's
went to
kind of
red too.
as well. So there's your
Yeah,
surprise.
look at that.
Thank God you stuck it through to the end.
Ooh, it
people.
almost looks like a lava cauldron
Flow.
kind of, right?
Cauldron. Do you
Cauldron.
say cauldron or cauldron? It's called
Cauldron.
cauldron.
Cauldron, yes. What did I say?
Which-
Cauldron?
you said
I might have said cauldron.
Oh,
Again.
there it goes back to
Ooh,
why somebody's
purpley.
flipping the switches.
Ooh, it's kind of orange down
bring your-
there. What
bring your
rainbow?
kids to
What's
work.
happening?
Can I flip this one?
Right. Look, and on the video that looks still kind of pink.
It does a little bit.
That's weird. If I look at it, it's more. If I look at it with my naked eye, it's more kind of lavender. But on the video,
Yeah.
it looks very pink, and then the
That-
American side just went to red again.
Americans.
Americans, the American side
American side.
went to red
Okay. Wow.
because they're a bunch of redneck Americans over there.
Oh, now it's kind of going to blue.
Ooh, look at that! See,
That's
see, this
fantastic. See
is
how
worth
cool that is.
this is worth staying to the end of the video, folks.
That's right.
Stay with us to the podcast. There goes green. It's coloring all up. Oh my gosh, back to pink.
That is amazing.
My Little Pony.
And you can hear it.
Oh yes, you can
You
hear.
can even from this distance and through
Yeah.
the glass and whatnot.
Yep. Of
You
course.
can hear
it's-
the
yeah,
rush.
that's very cool. All right.
Alrighty.
So that is the
Do you
podcast
have a
from-
song to take us out? I mean, like a Bye Bye Niagara?
Bye
or
bye Niagara.
So long.
Farewell. No, I don't have. Sorry,
You don't have
I
that?
can't. I can't perform under pressure.
Oh my gosh.
Say goodbye, Niagara. Say goodbye to the falls.
All right. I think that's enough right there. It's dark. Hang on. Let me turn on the light so I can figure out how to turn the recorder off. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Keep them entertained for a minute.
Say goodbye to water as it tumbles over rocks. That's all I got.